Welcome to this guided meditation exercise as a preliminary to our walking meditation. I learned this meditation exercise when I was 16 at a retreat, and it was very memorable and it's very helpful for when we practice walking meditation. So, stand with your feet just a little distance apart, around shoulder width, and let your awareness come from your head down through your body and down into the soles of your feet. And you can just let your gaze rest softly at a point nearby. Hands can be in any position that's comfortable. I prefer to close my eyes. So with awareness down in the soles of the feet, notice how the feet are making contact with the surface below. Notice where the balls of the toes press into the floor, the balls of the feet, the distribution of your weight, the firm contact of your heel, as well as the space in the arch of the foot. The lighter contact along the edge, the outer edges of the soft, fleshy part of the bottom of the foot. And then let your awareness travel over the top of your feet, noticing how the bones and tendons are flattened out, the exposure of the skin to warmth or coolness. And feel into the interior of the feet, perhaps feeling the hardness and density of the larger bones and the lightness of the smaller bones. The tendons, the pulsing of blood in the veins. And bring awareness into the ankles, the distribution of weight to the outside of the ankle versus the inside, and the slight tension in the front of the shin, the long tendon in the back. Now slowly, very, very slowly, as we did with the palms together exercise, begin to shift your weight into the right foot. Very, very slowly. And as you shift your weight over, keep both feet on the ground. Don't allow the left foot to lift. As you shift your weight over, notice how the weight enters into the right foot and changes the configuration of the foot, the muscles, the tendons, the bones. Notice as well what the release of weight in the left foot does to that foot. You can also sense sensations in the leg, in both legs, the calf muscles, the thighs, up into the hips. The movement of the cloth against the skin as you're bringing more weight into the right foot. Notice how the left foot probably begins to turn slightly outwards as the weight is released. Feel how the right ankle begins to work harder to receive this weight. Also keep in mind that we can relax the left leg and foot as that weight is coming off of it. And then put as much weight into the right foot as you can without losing balance. And notice the downward pressure, the points of contact in the right foot, as well as the lightening of contact in the left. And then very slowly begin to shift your weight back to center. Very, very slowly. Taking weight out of the right foot and beginning to put it back into the left. Aware of the changes in the right foot as well as changes in the left foot. When you get to center, begin to shift your weight over into the left foot. Notice how the whole structure of the left hip and knee, calf, ankle, and foot begin to adjust to receive this weight, as well as what happens to your right leg, the release and relaxation that comes through the hip, the thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, and foot. You might be able to feel your own pulse in your feet, particularly the right foot. Feel in between the toes and the ball of the foot, the arch, the sides of the foot, the heel. And then very slowly shift back from the left to the center. Paying careful attention to the small sensations. And when you have equal balance on both feet, pause and notice how the legs, the foot, both feet, and the hips feel. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and release. Very good. Welcome to this guided meditation on walking meditation. Please refer to the meditation handbook for further instruction on the placement and purpose of this meditation. So we'll begin by standing with our feet hip width apart. Your hands can be in any way that's comfortable for you. And bring your awareness down into the bottom of your feet. We'll start with just walking at a normal pace. Bear in mind that different people have different lengths of legs and strides, and we won't walk all together at the same pace. You just walk at your own pace. So let's begin by just walking at a normal, casual pace, using the mental note stepping, stepping. So let's begin now. Stepping, 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 stepping. When you get to the end, bring both feet side by side, and then you can use the note turning, 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 and again stepping, 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 stepping. So please practice for the next few minutes at your own casual, normal pace of stepping. If you find your mind wandering off, thinking about future plans or memories, bring your attention back to your feet, and again using that mental note of stepping, stepping, stepping to track where you are. If you find yourself getting tense or tight, you can always take a nice deep breath in and relax, release. Remember, this is just walking, nice leisurely walk. And whenever you're ready, you can slow your own walk down. Doesn't have to be now, it can be later. Whenever it's right for you, so that you're lifting and placing, lifting and placing. Just slowing it down a bit so that you can lift and place, lift and place. And whenever it's right for you, you can slow it down even further to lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Lifting, moving, placing. Don't forget to add turning, turning, turning at the end. And because of the different lengths of our legs, it's going to be impossible to stay in a line. So at this point, please be independent and just practice for yourself. Some will go ahead, some will fall behind. And whenever it's right for you, you can go even slower by using the mental notes, lifting, moving, placing, shifting, lifting, moving, placing, shifting. Feel the peace and gentleness of these steps. Allow your mind to relax. Allow your body to relax. Feel each step fresh and new. Each step is different than the one before. Notice how as your body slows down, the mind, the temperament begin to slow as well. And when it's right for you, you're welcome to slow it down even further. You can use mental noting to track the various sensations. It can be just a little slower or a lot slower. Whatever allows you to fully explore the wonder of each step. With a slower step, it might be necessary to take a smaller step to maintain balance. Allow your mindfulness to sink deeply into feeling the foot, each foot, and the body. exploring with curiosity the same way as we did with the raisin. And then to close the meditation, bring both feet side by side. Come to a standing position. Feel the balance between the two legs, the weight of the body distributed down through the hips and the legs and into the bottom of the feet. And take a nice full breath in. Exhale and end.